All right, so I mean, you go pretty much anywhere in Winnipeg on a Saturday where a lot of people congregate, like malls and whatnot, and finding a parking spot can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge. Well, apparently it was too much of a challenge for a couple of people at Costco who got in a fist fight over a parking lot. Police were called over the weekend. What? I didn't think. Okay, I've been frustrated. I've been as close as you got the turn signal on. You're claiming the spot as soon as someone backs out, and I've had someone go in, but never have I felt like getting out of the car and being like, you know what, and going. So
you should though. They'd be intimidated. They'd
I've got reach. That's about all I've got.
Absolutely. Did the paper wherever you saw this? Did they give any context behind it? Like, I just feel like I need some context because we've all been there, and maybe not been there that we'd punch someone, but we've all had the bad day where we've just everything goes wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong, and I want to know like Jim Smith's bad day that he would get out of a Costco parking lot and just slug someone.
It sounded like it was a full-out fist fight. Obviously, somebody instigated.
Yeah,
but I mean, like it wasn't much context. It was just a matter of it came out on Twitter, and then. I believe it was Chris D that did kind of the whole report that like police were called to Costco, and it was interesting. I was there the day before, and it was nuts in there.
Did you fight anyone when you were there? Or
no, I mean, you get the urges when.
Costco's
Yeah, I've
overwhelming.
been to Costco.
Well, you know the Costco experience, right?
No, I don't have a membership. I've only been there as a guest.
Oh, guest.
Yeah.
No, guest doesn't. No,
Yeah.
guest doesn't count.
So what is the Costco experience?
The Costco experience. You have either a list or in your head what you need.
This just sounds like shopping.
Well, it is shopping.
I have the Costco experience at Safeway all the time.
I enjoy shopping, and I don't, because it's something that's a part of your life, I don't make it a big stress ball, like, oh God, I've got to get this done in 20 minutes. I like to peruse, I like to take my time. And I know that really irritates Dakota, but you know what, you're shopping, you're making choices about meals, you're speaking of healthy, eating.
I can appreciate that. I like to take my time in certain places. Costco is not one of them. I think that if you ask any of my family members, I get like really like I get to the point where I could almost like freak out and punch someone at Costco. It's like because there's no, it's not the food. It's there's so many people there. It's like a Christmas rush every time you go in there. Is what it is.
Christmas at the mall. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
I think that there almost needs to be like on the bad days where I'm just standing there and you're going through your head. You're like, don't freak out, don't freak out. And you start like making like rules and stuff. I think there needs to be like arrows almost in malls so that there's always the middle divider.
Yes.
You go this way on one, you go this way on one, and there needs to be arrows in like big Costco aisles so that people know where the heck to put their carts. Because
no, and I agree with you because one time I was in there and it's busy and I thought, man, they should put like traffic lines down or something. But then I thought in my head, well, we can't even handle roundabouts in the city, so I don't even know how this would
What's
go.
really worse is when they have the food samples. And people are so rude to the food sample ladies.
Yeah.
They just grab, it's like they've never eaten before. And
like
they
they're
stop their
old.
carts.
Yeah.
You can't
I've paid my membership fee.
Yeah, it's like a club.
Or the cheese biscuits done.
I actually read an article recently that was written by a team of shopping scientists, and they said that if there is a store that has too many people in that you don't like that amount of people, you can go somewhere else. Actually, they have other stores than just
How
Costco.
long does it take to become a shopping scientist?
It's a 12-year program, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Makes me a shopping center.
Yeah, okay.
It's after brain surgery.
There are like you don't need 800 kilograms of ketchup. You can get a smaller container at a locally owned store.
How much more though do you buy that you don't really use?
Well, that's the thing is my husband and I have tried to go to Costco, but we find it an overwhelming experience because there is an intense rage vibe going on there that we don't really want any part of it. And I need to peruse and take my time because you're making a big decision. Do I need 8 kilograms of toothpicks? Do I need,
Do you need
a
that
barrel of
singing
paprika,
Santa?
right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of thinking, like, wow, could I use that? Is it cheaper? Let me do some math.
It'd be
The
nice.
people who just go, they must have $800 bills when they
Yes.
If they had like certain days that were better for the quick shopper that want to get in, and better for the peruser where they like maybe they play like punk rock for the and then the peruser they had like throwing like opera and you're like
or something.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
No checkout? I don't know.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
No. The checkouts are usually where you get the most like feedlot type mentality.
Yes.
Where you're trying to, and there's like 8 checkouts.
And what? It's so depressing. You finish in record time, and then it's just like a sea of carts.
I don't know
at
if I'm
the
going to stopwatch to my
at the
times in
checkout.
there, but
okay.
I would like to know if there was a record time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we've been gone through there in 10 minutes, and then it's like because there's like 500 carts at the checkout.
So, shopping is something you have to do every week, every couple days.
Well, if you're a forger,
if you're
and you
just
go into the
foraging and hunting, absolutely, you don't need to do that. So why, like having a shower? Do you have like anger, rage showers because you're like, I gotta just do this. I gotta make make it nice, make it enjoyable.
The thing about
you
shopping,
know?
it's the same as with driving. It's the uncontrollable. It's the factor of uncontrollability. It's when you're showering. It's not like you're like, I gotta wait for the soap. Oh, come on, soap. You're like, I'm showering at my own pace. I'm controlling when I start and when I'm done. But shopping, you get to the bottleneck, and there's like a million people there, and you're just like, oh man, I really want to see my show,
Expecting. What is your expectation that you're going to walk in? It's going to be empty.
It's not a rational thing.
Yeah.
I think there's that little part in everyone's mind that's thinking like that. It's that hope that like maybe there will be a short line this time.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be this time. And then when you get there,
And it's
not.
also like, honestly, I think it's probably with most people, that thing in the back of your mind that you're thinking, my time is better than everyone else's.
Absolutely.
You're like, this is my day. I planned that I would go shopping and then go to the movies, and I'm going to miss the
like
previews.
shopping.
It's the same feeling when you're on the bus and you're late for an appointment or for work or something, and a person dings the bell at the stop right before yours, and you get really mad at them. You're like, this is gonna make me even later. Like, no concern about where they need to get off. Couldn't you have gone one stop further and just made my day a little better?
Hey,
Just about to get up, and the bus stops.
Yeah. and
Hey,
you
I
fall
get
down.
angry when people press or pull the cord and I don't get a chance to either. Ding! Oh no! I waited like
I was gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pull the cord and ding it on your terms.
I'll ding it on my terms.
But it doesn't ding after you ding it once.
Oh.
I don't expect you to know what it's like to ride a city bus, Tracy.
But
It's really fun though. It is, yeah.
I can completely relate to the whole ding factor, for lack of better words. I mean, I remember first a couple of years of university.
The ding factor.
It's a new show. I
Yeah,
think.
absolutely,
It's
yeah.
a new show.
I think fist fighting over a parking spot at Costco is crazy, but it also suggests that shopping is a little too stressful, and maybe they were anticipating the stress of it, of the rush and the panic, and their game plan was already going off from the get-go, and I think that's a problem.
I have the perfect solution. Costco parking police. Volunteers.
Or just shop online.
You have to pay them or else no one
Volunteers.
Yeah.
So, what do you? I hear you volunteer. Yes, I put in my time for a very good cause.
Yes,
I
I-
police the parking lot where a bunch of rich people buy too much stuff. Awesome.
Well, either way, hopefully it's a drop in the bucket, and that doesn't happen too frequently. But
So everyone chill out. If you're
Yeah.
at Costco this weekend,
everyone just
chill.
suppress your anger. It's so much better.
Then it'll come out in a different parking lot. somewhere
Yeah,
else.
exactly. Well, everybody, I guess it's time to get back to work, eh? Yeah, deep stuff. Have a good week, everyone.
Ding.
Ding.
Did you just ding? Oh, yeah.